Ladies and gentlemen, life does not wait for permission to grant success. Victory belongs to those who claim it before it is even visible. You must act, walk, and think as if the triumph is already yours. This is not arrogance, it is preparation. The world responds to confidence. It listens to those who carry themselves with certainty, who dare to speak as if they have already achieved greatness. When you wake up, step forward with the assurance of someone who has already conquered their fears, who has already turned obstacles into stepping stones. Think about this. When a leader enters the room, they do not ask for permission to be seen. They command attention through their presence. Their posture, their words, and their actions tell the world, I belong here. And so do you. But understand this. Winning does not mean never failing. It means rising each time you fall. It means speaking even when doubt whispers in your ear, standing tall when fear tries to weigh you down. If you act like you already won, you will carry yourself with the discipline, the wisdom, and the grace that success requires. Do not wait for the world to validate you. Validate yourself. Do not wait for the moment to come. Create it. When you embody victory in every step you take, the world will have no choice but to acknowledge it. Your thoughts shape your reality. The way you think determines the way you act, and the way you act dictates the results you get in life. This is not just a motivational statement. It is a principle that governs success, achievement, and fulfillment. When you adopt a mindset of victory, you begin to manifest success in everything you do. Acting like you already won is not about pretending or deceiving yourself. It is about conditioning your mind to align with the reality you seek to create. Imagine two people standing at the starting line of a race. One looks ahead and sees themselves as a winner. They envision crossing the finish line with confidence, their body strong, their spirit determined. The other person, however, doubts their ability. They wonder if they are fast enough, strong enough, or even deserving of victory. Before the race even begins, one person has already won in their mind, while the other has already lost. This is the power of mindset. It dictates what we pursue, how we pursue it, and whether we ever reach our destination. People who act like they have already won understand that success begins long before the results are visible. They carry themselves with confidence, not because they have achieved everything, but because they believe they will. This belief influences their choices, their actions, and their ability to persist when obstacles arise. When you see yourself as capable, you take bolder steps. You make decisions that reflect success. You engage with the world in a way that attracts opportunities rather than repels them. Many people wait for external validation before they feel like they are winning. They wait for a promotion to feel successful, for recognition to feel worthy, or for applause to feel valued. But those who truly succeed do not wait for permission from the world. They grant it to themselves. They decide in their minds that they are already on the path to greatness, and they act accordingly. This inner conviction is what makes them unstoppable. Consider the way you carry yourself in daily life. Do you speak with conviction? Do you walk into a room with the presence of someone who belongs? Do you take on challenges with the mindset of a winner, or do you allow self-doubt to dictate your approach? Your mindset is reflected in everything, from the way you dress to the way you interact with others. It is in your posture, your tone of voice, your willingness to take risks, and your ability to keep going despite setbacks. History is filled with examples of individuals who acted like they had already won long before the world recognized their greatness. They envisioned their success, spoke about it, worked toward it, and refused to let temporary failures define them. Their mindset allowed them to persist where others would have given up. They understood that the only way to become a winner was to think like one, act like one, and embody the qualities of one, even before the evidence was clear. One of the most powerful shifts you can make in life is to change how you perceive yourself. Instead of seeing yourself as someone trying to succeed, see yourself as someone who is already succeeding. Instead of thinking of yourself as someone hoping to reach a goal, see yourself as someone who is on the way to achieving it. This change in perspective does not mean ignoring reality. It means shaping reality with your thoughts and actions. There will always be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but the difference between those who succeed and those who do not is the ability to maintain a winner's mindset even in difficult times. When faced with failure, a person with a strong mindset does not see it as a sign to quit. They see it as a lesson, an experience that brings them closer to success. They do not crumble under pressure. They adapt, learn, and continue forward. Acting like you already won is not arrogance. It is preparation. It is training your mind to operate at the level of success you desire. It is about positioning yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically to receive the success you are working toward. When you wake up in the morning with the mindset of a winner, you make different choices. You take care of yourself. You focus on growth. And you surround yourself with people and opportunities that align with success. This mindset does not only affect you, it affects the way others perceive you. When you carry yourself with confidence, people respond differently. They respect you more, they trust you more, and they are more likely to offer opportunities because they see you as someone who belongs in the space of success. Your energy, attitude, and presence influence the way the world interacts with you. In the end, success is not just about talent, intelligence, or resources. It is about the mindset you cultivate and the way you choose to navigate life. If you act like you already won, you will develop the habits, the discipline, and the resilience required to turn that mindset into reality. And when the world finally recognizes your success, it will only be confirming what you already knew to be true. Self-belief is the foundation upon which success is built. Without it, even the most talented, intelligent, or capable individuals struggle to reach their full potential. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who fall short is not always skill or opportunity. It is the ability to believe in oneself even when faced with doubt, obstacles, and setbacks. Doubt paralyzes progress, while self-belief fuels achievement. When you act like you have already won, you train your mind to operate from a place of confidence rather than fear. This shift in perspective can make all the difference between success and stagnation. Doubt is a silent force that keeps people from taking action. It whispers, "What if you fail?" Or, "What if you're not good enough?" And for many, these thoughts become roadblocks. When a person allows doubt to take control, they hesitate. They second-guess their abilities, delay important decisions, and sometimes give up before even trying. But those who understand the power of self-belief do not allow these thoughts to dictate their actions. Instead, they acknowledge doubt but choose to move forward regardless. They know that confidence is not about never feeling uncertain. It is about refusing to let uncertainty stop them. Think of the moments in life when people hesitate to pursue their dreams. They may have an idea for a business, but fear it will not succeed. They may want to speak up in a meeting, but worry their opinion is not valuable enough. They may dream of achieving something great, but convince themselves they are not ready. In each of these cases, doubt is the force that holds them back. But what if instead they acted as though success was inevitable? What if they made decisions with the mindset that they were already capable, already worthy, and already on the path to achievement? The result would be drastically different. People who believe in themselves take action despite uncertainty. They do not wait for the perfect moment because they understand that the perfect moment does not exist. Instead, they create opportunities by stepping forward with conviction. This is why so many successful individuals have stories of pushing through fear and doubt to achieve their goals. They did not necessarily start with more talent or resources than others. They simply had the courage to believe in themselves when others hesitated. Self-belief also influences the way others perceive you. Confidence is contagious. When you believe in yourself, others are more likely to believe in you too. Think about a leader who speaks with certainty, stands tall, and makes decisions with conviction. People naturally trust and respect them, not because they'd never experienced doubt, but because they do not allow doubt to dictate their presence. On the other hand, when someone hesitates, second guesses themselves, or appears unsure, people are less likely to see them as competent or capable. This is why acting like you have already won is so powerful. It sends a message to the world that you are ready, that you belong, and that you are capable of success. The greatest achievements in history have come from individuals who refused to let doubt control them. They had moments of uncertainty, but they did not allow those moments to define them. They continued forward, taking risks, and believing in their ability to succeed. They understood that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather a stepping stone toward it. Every setback, every mistake, and every rejection was simply part of the process. Because of their unwavering self-belief, they were able to transform challenges into opportunities. This is not to say that self-belief alone guarantees success. It must be paired with action, effort, and perseverance. However, without self-belief, even the best efforts can fall short. When people doubt themselves, they do not put in the same level of energy, passion, or commitment. They hold back, play it safe, and avoid taking necessary risks. In contrast, those who believe in themselves push harder, take bold steps, and persist, even when things become difficult. This difference in mindset can determine whether someone reaches their goals or gives up before getting there. Cultivating self-belief requires practice. It means challenging negative thoughts, replacing self-doubt with empowering beliefs, and consistently reminding yourself of your strengths. It also means surrounding yourself with people who encourage you rather than discourage you. Too often, individuals allow the doubts of others to become their own. But those who succeed understand that they must protect their mindset. They choose to listen to voices that uplift them, rather than ones that plant seeds of fear. The way you speak to yourself also matters. Words have power, and the way you talk about yourself shapes your confidence. Instead of saying, "I'm not sure if I can do this," try saying, "I am capable of figuring this out." Instead of thinking, "I might fail," shift your perspective to, "Every experience is a lesson that brings me closer to success." These small changes in language can rewire your brain to operate from a place of belief rather than doubt. Self-belief is the key that unlocks potential. It is what allows ordinary people to achieve extraordinary things. It is what pushes individuals to rise above challenges, to keep going when things get tough, and to act with confidence even when the path is uncertain. The world rewards those who believe in themselves because belief fuels action, and action creates results. If you act like you have already won, if you walk, speak, and think like a person destined for success, you will naturally attract the opportunities, people, and experiences that align with that belief. And when success finally arrives, it will feel less like a surprise and more like an affirmation of what you always knew to be true. How you present yourself to the world determines how the world perceives you. The way you speak, the way you carry yourself, and the way you interact with others send a message long before you say a word. Those who act like they have already won understand the importance of presence. They know that confidence is not just a feeling, but an expression, a way of moving through the world that demands attention, respect, and whether in a personal, social, or professional setting, your presentation is a reflection of how you see yourself, and in turn it shapes how others see you. Imagine walking into a room filled with people. Before you say anything, your posture, your facial expression, and your body language communicate something about you. Are you standing tall with assurance, or are you slouching with uncertainty? Are you making eye contact and engaging with others, or are you avoiding attention and keeping to yourself? These details may seem small, but they make a profound impact. People naturally gravitate toward those who exude confidence, because confidence suggests competence, capability, and strength. Presentation is not about pretending to be someone you are not. It is about embodying the best version of yourself. When you act like you have already won, you carry yourself with a sense of purpose. You dress in a way that aligns with your goals. You speak in a way that commands respect, and you engage with others in a way that reflects self-assurance. This is not vanity. It is a form of preparation. When you show up as the person you aspire to be, you begin to align with that reality. The world sees you as successful because you present yourself that way, and soon opportunities start to match that perception. The influence of presentation extends beyond physical appearance. Your words, tone of voice, and the way you communicate also play a crucial role. A person who speaks with hesitation and uncertainty will not inspire confidence in others, no matter how intelligent or capable they may be. On the other hand, someone who speaks clearly, articulates their thoughts with conviction, and expresses themselves with purpose will naturally attract trust and admiration. The most influential individuals understand this. When they speak, they do so with confidence, not because they always have the right answer, but because they believe in themselves enough to be heard. Think of a leader who commands attention when they enter a room. They do not need to demand respect because their presence alone earns it. They do not shrink in the face of challenges or hesitate when they speak. They present themselves as if they belong, as if they are already successful, and because of this, others believe in their success too. This is the power of perception. If you carry yourself with confidence, the world will respond to you accordingly. If you present yourself as someone who is already winning, opportunities and relationships will begin to reflect that energy. Many people wait until they feel successful before they start presenting themselves that way. But the truth is, the mindset must come first. You do not wait to feel confident before acting confidently. You act confidently, and soon you begin to feel it. You do not wait for success before presenting yourself as successful. You present yourself that way, and soon success starts to follow. This shift in presentation can open doors that hesitation would have kept closed. Presentation also affects the way people treat you. When you carry yourself with confidence, you set a standard for how others should interact with you. If you present yourself as someone deserving of respect, people are more likely to respect you. If you present yourself as someone who is valuable, people are more likely to see your value. But if you present yourself with uncertainty, insecurity, or self-doubt, others may unconsciously mirror that perception. This is why it is essential to take control of how you present yourself, because it directly influences the way you are perceived and treated by the world. This concept is not limited to individuals. It applies to businesses, brands, and even entire movements. The way a company presents itself affects how customers perceive it. The way a brand speaks, the way it designs its messaging, and the way it positions itself in the market all contribute to its success. Similarly, individuals who take control of their personal presentation can shape the way they are viewed, opening doors that would otherwise remain closed. Presentation is also about consistency. It is not enough to project confidence in one setting and retreat into insecurity in another. True presence comes from integrating confidence into every aspect of life. Whether in a job interview, a casual conversation, or a high-stakes negotiation, those who act like they have already won maintain the same level of self-assurance. They do not shrink when faced with challenges, and they do not allow external circumstances to dictate their confidence. Instead, they present themselves with stability, resilience, and grace, knowing that the way they show up influences the outcomes they attract. Acting like you have already won means moving with the certainty that you are on the right path, even if you are still in progress. It means showing up as the best version of yourself, even before the world fully recognizes your success. It means speaking with conviction, standing with confidence, and engaging with purpose. When you master the art of presentation, you do not just change how others see you, you change how you see yourself. And when you begin to see yourself as a winner, the world has no choice but to acknowledge it. Success is not about never falling. It is about rising every time you do. Life is unpredictable, and no matter how talented, intelligent, or prepared a person is, they will face obstacles. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who fall short is not the absence of failure, but the ability to persist despite it. Acting like you have already won requires resilience, the inner strength to push forward when circumstances become challenging. It is about developing the mindset that setbacks are temporary and that every failure is simply another step toward success. When people experience failure, many of them allow it to define them. They internalize the setback as a sign that they are not good enough, that they are not meant for success, or that they should give up. But those who understand the power of persistence see failure differently. They recognize that every great achievement in history was preceded by multiple failures. They understand that falling is not the end. It is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to come back stronger. Consider the stories of some of the most successful people in history. Many of them faced rejection, defeat, and overwhelming obstacles before they finally achieved their goals. If they had given up at the first sign of failure, they would never have reached their full potential. Their success did not come from avoiding hardship, but from refusing to let hardship stop them. They acted like they had already won, even when their circumstances suggested otherwise. They kept moving forward, knowing that persistence would eventually lead them to victory. Resilience is not just about continuing after failure. It is about maintaining confidence despite challenges. When things do not go as planned, it is easy to fall into a negative mindset, to doubt oneself, or to believe that success is out of reach. But resilient individuals refuse to let temporary struggles shake their belief in themselves. They continue to present themselves as winners, even when the results have not yet arrived. This mindset creates a powerful cycle. The more they persist, the more confident they become, and the more confident they become, the more opportunities they attract. People who succeed understand that obstacles are part of the journey. They do not take rejection personally. Instead, they see it as feedback, a chance to improve, refine their skills, and try again. They do not let mistakes discourage them. They use them as lessons. This attitude is what separates those who eventually win from those who give up too soon. If you act like you have already won, you will see every challenge as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. Another key aspect of persistence is consistency. Many people start with enthusiasm but lose momentum when results do not come quickly. They expect immediate success and feel discouraged when progress is slow. However, true winners understand that success is a long-term game. They do not rely on motivation alone. They build habits that keep them moving forward even when motivation fades. They commit to continuous effort, knowing that persistence will eventually lead them to the results they desire. It's also about emotional strength. It is the ability to remain calm under pressure, to adapt to changing circumstances, and to keep a clear vision of the goal even when things seem uncertain. When faced with difficulties, resilient individuals do not panic or let fear take over. They focus on solutions, take responsibility for their actions, and remain committed to their goals. This emotional stability allows them to make better decisions, maintain a positive outlook, and inspire confidence in those around them. Persistence and resilience are the foundation of long-term success. The journey will always include obstacles, failures, and unexpected challenges, but those who keep going despite them are the ones who eventually reach their goals. If you act like you have already won, you will develop the mindset needed to navigate setbacks without losing confidence. You will understand that failure is not a sign to stop, but a sign to keep pushing forward. And when success finally arrives, it will not be because you never faced challenges. It will be because you refused to let those challenges stop you. The words you choose and the way you express yourself reflect your inner strength. The way you speak shapes how others perceive you and, more importantly, how you perceive yourself. A person who speaks with doubt, hesitation, or insecurity communicates weakness, not just to the world, but to their own subconscious mind. On the other hand, a person who speaks with confidence, clarity, and conviction establishes authority and trust. Acting like you have already won means using the language of success in every conversation, every interaction, and every self-reflection. The way successful individuals communicate is not accidental. They understand that words have power, the power to inspire, to persuade, and to influence. They do not fill their speech with uncertainty or self-doubt. They do not say, "I think I can," or "maybe I'll try." Instead, they say, "I will, I am capable, and this will happen." These small but powerful shifts in language reinforce a mindset of confidence and determination. They act as affirmations, shaping the way the mind processes challenges and opportunities. Speaking with authority does not mean being aggressive or arrogant. It means expressing yourself with clarity and certainty. It means avoiding weak language that diminishes your presence. People who act like they have already won do not downplay their abilities. They do not use self-deprecating humor to make themselves seem smaller. Instead, they acknowledge their strengths, communicate their ideas with conviction, and express themselves in a way that demands respect. The language of success also extends beyond verbal communication. It includes body language, tone of voice, and overall presence. A person who speaks with confidence but has poor posture or avoids eye contact sends mixed signals. True winners align their words with their actions. They stand tall, make direct eye contact, and project an energy of certainty. This consistency between speech and body language strengthens their message and influences how others respond to them. One of the most important aspects of successful communication is the ability to listen. Winners do not just talk, they listen with intent. They understand that communication is not just about expressing ideas, but also about absorbent,